Today, prosecutors in Hendricks County formally charged a former church elder with 3 counts of criminal deviate conduct following his relationship with a 16-year-old boy.
Daniel Keller adamantly denies the allegations and says the victim was 18 years old, not 16. Our TV6 reporter Derek Thomas was at today's court hearing. Derek?
Erica, in October, the victim petitioned the court for a protective order. He said the defendant was trying to intimidate him to remain silent. This has got to be a difficult time for you, Mr. Keller. What are your thoughts?
46-year-old Daniel Keller had no comment, but the charges speak for themselves. He faces 3 counts of criminal deviate conduct. The probable cause affidavit says the male accuser was 16 years old at the time of the incidents. Keller's attorney disagrees with the age and the action.
The probable cause affidavit that's been filed with the court says that this happened when this young man was 18 years old, and there is no criminal offense of having sex with an 18-year-old. He is accused of what is the equivalent of rape. If this accuser was a female, it would be a rape charge. So he's adamantly denying that he assaulted this young man in a sexual way.
According to court documents, the first encounter occurred in the basement of Keller's Avon home at the beginning of 2007 or beginning of 2008. The victim stayed overnight at the Keller home for movie night with Keller's children. Sometime during the night, the defendant got in bed with the victim and performed sex acts on him. Another incident occurred later that year in a utility room. In October of this year, Kingsway Christian Church began an investigation of Keller. The defendant went to the victim asking if he was the source of that investigation information. The victim told him no. Keller replied, "Good. You don't want to destroy my life, do you?" The defendant ratcheted up the heat by saying if the victim did talk, it was going to get really ugly.
Mr. Keller is still a loved one, still considered a member of this church. He's no longer serving in any role or capacity, and definitely not serving as an elder right now. And we're just continuing to pray for the family, reach out to the family, and love the family, and try to find the best ways that we can to partner with everybody involved, and really especially work with the police and say, hey, what can we do to bring justice?
Now, Pastor Nicholson says he has no idea if there are any more victims. Keller is set for a jury trial on February 20th. Derek Thomas, RTV6.